All right, we're back. We're back. Welcome back. Trying to process messages here, a few whispers and some other things. Ryan, I'm just reading these whispers here. So I did not during the break go check on Discord. I did not yet go check out the clip. My phone's here on a mobile connection, so it doesn't. You know TDS, right? Many of you have been here a long time. You know TDS. You know how wonky they can be. So I try and keep other traffic off my network when I'm streaming, just in case. But take a look at this. Ryan, that's beautiful, man. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez, I want this to turn on its side. See if I can show you here. It's not going to show too well. But Ryan put together a beautiful banner. Twitch changed some things, and the channel banner got wonky. Ryan, I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you. I will get that up. Ryan, that is awesome. I don't know if you're still out there, but that is beautiful. Thank you for putting that together. Catching up on a few more messages here real quick. Yeah, okay, so one of the questions I got in a whisper, but I know I didn't say anything. I'm gonna just pop over to the break screen for a second. The Legends of Chaos. The Legends of Chaos. There's an old list, and then that is sort of a new list, and they kind of need to be merged. There's some stuff missing from that. But the Legends of Chaos are some of the people who have contributed so much extra to this stream. It's sort of a top donors thing, but it's not just that. And we have had a list, but the list hadn't been updated in a long time. It was a static plaque image, and we need something a little more dynamic. So I still need to take some names off of that list from 2015. What was scrolling by on the break screen is just 2016 up through current. From when we started using Streamlabs, that came from data exported from Streamlabs. So I need to put a few things in there, put a few more names in there. Subscribers. We're going to have to add some subscriber names to the sub list. None of that is automatic, so those things will get updated regularly now. But this is good. This is good. So we're going to go talk to Dijkstra before we go to Horson Jr.'s hideout. Is that the consensus? And maybe it doesn't matter too much which we do first. We're going north to the bathhouse again. It was a dark and stormy night. The Witcher ran through the streets of Novigrad, the rain streaming down his bare chest, shining, shimmering in the moonlight. Dijkstra?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
I want to know what happened to your neck.
Wiley, Horson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
Well, let's say it is a reliable source.
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
All right. The reason I ask about coming to talk to Dijkstra first, or going to Horson Jr.'s hideout, and now we have Horson Jr.'s hideout, and Vernon Roche in the partisan camp. Some things can cut off or change others. I'm damn rusty.
What do you want?
We had the objective to go to Horson Jr.'s hideout sooner. Don't want to wall things off, but I think we'll go to Horson Jr.'s hideout, and then we'll go see Vernon Roche, unless anyone thinks there's a reason to go see Roche first. Vinny Pooh! What's up, Vinny? Hello, my friends. How are you, Jay? I am great. I am great today. Almost kicked this headache I've had, but it's our second stream anniversary today. You have landed on our year 2 anniversary. Here's to year 3 and beyond. Welcome, Vinny. Glad you could make it here today. You were gonna show me something?
You were gonna show me something.
The magic trick?
Mm-hmm. And you were gonna follow. Come on, no mucking around this time, understood?
What did I just talk to him about? Where's he taking us? Does it involve bath towels? It's deja vu?
Be so kind as to follow me.
He was gonna show you earlier and you left. Ah, I thought we got attacked. You said the same thing. Or the stream crashed, or something! Something happened! Stuff and things happened. Yeah, Vinny, a little bit of Witcher. Tomorrow we're starting Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm thinking about mixing in a day a week of Witcher for a while, because this isn't enough of a fix for me. So he wanted to show us earlier which quest line is this playing into, though? Because it's not part of Get Junior, right? What are we getting mixed up in here? Nice, welcome back. Welcome back, Lance. You're home, you can watch now. Most excellent.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadness.
Dijkstra, where did you get such a fine troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
Good Siggy. What are we doing here, Dijkstra?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Will we now? You can't do that?
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a Witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
You haven't left us much of a choice.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
Questions for Bart?
I'm all ears.
Not for you. Fine, questions for Dijkstra.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Please don't.
Shiny, careful. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth.
Yeah?
Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Bad shrooms will do that to you. Bad shrooms. Head foos.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Good troll.
Now.
Good
Skip
troll.
up a lip.
Tell me about the boom, Bart. Big bada boom.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook.
The trolls will do that.
Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count.
Oh,
but still.
Fonce.
And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Kind of something came out of the water.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Time to look around.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Hey, Bart.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Count Reuben's treasure. I'm gonna look in the journal here before we go anywhere. So Get Junior, we were in the middle of. We should probably continue on, but here we are, Count Reuben's treasure. Stay on that for a little bit while we're here. Investigate the site of the break-in. How much did we get? How much Pop's antidote did we get? Give us some. An oil. Show up under here. Wouldn't show up as a normal food and drink, would it? I thought he gave us some. Quest item. Holy oil. Where's the Pop's antidote at? I know he gave us the recipe, but he gave us some. Dregs! Hey, Dregs, thank you. Happy 2nd anniversary, Jay. Woohoo! How's the NoHUD so far? Lance, it's solid, it's good, it's very doable. We've got a mod installed that called the Friendly UI, right? Friendly UI, and it lets us turn on and off a bunch of things. I can quick toggle the HUD if we need it. I can also, in Witcher senses, have this compass with objective markers. It's excellent. What, hey, Dregs, thank you for joining us here on the anniversary, and thanks for being part of the stream. What does anyone know about the Pop's mold antidote? Where did it go? It should be there somewhere. And I cannot find it. It's holding out for the year 7 mug. Yeah, Dregs, that's what's up. I don't know where the Pop's mold antidote went. It should be equipped. Oh, it auto-equipped. Thank you. That's it. It auto-equipped. No wonder I can't find it. Pop's mold antidote. 3 uses. That explains it. That's happened many times before. Let's look around before we go in and need it.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Did you shut off bit alerts yet? I have not shut them off because they only crash the stream sometimes. And I don't know. I was kind of hoping to leave them enabled and tweak them and see if we could figure out what's causing the crash. Is that silly? Should I just turn off the on-screen bit alerts? We can read them out of chat. But I was thinking maybe if we box these boxes, maybe if we turn off the text display part of the alerts. I really don't know what part of it is causing the crash. Bart?
Hey, Bart. Got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, got. But rocks, got. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Yeah, stuck you with. Why do you like Siggy so much?
Why do you like Siggy so much?
That's what I said.
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
Clearly. Oh, Bart looks like a thinker. What do you think about Bart?
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Rocks can be pretty interesting.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here,
What'd you hear?
like, his.
A snake? Was it a snake, Bart?
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His order. Not animal all that.
Right.
Like a
So,
fuse?
Like what?
Like, rock?
A hissing rock. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But his here in that tree.
What?
Where but turdy dump.
Where Bart Turdy Dump? Good, we get to go poking through Bart's turdy dumps.
All right.
What a day!
Change the subject.
Good. But time got. Your fun go. But God, now nothing.
Sorry, Bart.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
No. So we'll probably need Pop's mold antidote as soon as we head down. Let's take it. That's why I brought up the UI before, so I can make sure I had it on the bar.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
That's part of the grating.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Fortune!
This is magic. So it was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough yet, Geralt. We're gonna go downstream. Oh, this is locked. I was gonna say after we went that way, but nope, we're going downstream now.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Sure to check how long the antidote lasts. It was about 360 seconds, so I don't know. We got some minutes, but I think it was 360 seconds. Before we follow that, does this loop around? Connect up.
Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course.
About time something slimy came out of the sewers to attack us. Drowners don't taste half bad. Little horseradish. Burn! And you burn too! No? You don't want to burn, huh?
Definitely came through here.
What's he looking at? Checking our buff. We're gonna need one in about a minute or two here. Hopefully the 3 that Dijkstra gave us are gonna be enough.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Ryan, you're off to study. Study hard, my man. Get her done. Burn the corpses, Jay. Burn the corpses. And this, we're not gonna blow up? We're not gonna blow up in here, right? No. Burn the corpses, Jay. Burn them. Go ahead and take another Pops mold while I'm thinking about it. Ow. The one you inspected, was I supposed to burn his corpse? Was I asked to burn his corpse?
Maybe now the adrenals will go feed elsewhere.
Thank you. Yes, backup brain for the win. You are my backup brain. What would I do without you? You are all my backup brains. And I need backup brains. But you knew that.
Getting close.
We're looking for evidence in this room. Guess we better go upstairs too. Geralt, loot like a good man. It's a lot of liquor. Liquor is quicker. So I'm not up here. What was I missing on the floor down there? Right there. Oh, I was right there.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Fresh air! Ah, it's good to have some fresh air. Where did it leave us? Turn to the bathhouse. Summarize with Dijkstra that his stuff is gone, gone, gone. And we'll get back on Junior's trail. He's back at the bathhouse. It's my best way back up into town.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Got so fucked up once, blood came out the ears.
Yeah, that's not healthy, guy.
What's it like?
You shouldn't do that.
Drinking, or you a fucking thief.
What would you have me be?
There must be order.
Those armies across the river. Worrying.
Do it, Miss Misery, do it. Spin round and round. Do that Sound of Music spin. Warm, sunny, wonderful, and 10 Celsius is warm where you're at.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
Ah, you did not. TYB, you did not. But maybe we should do another. How about it? Let's do another. Good a time as any. We're doing a couple sub-raffles today. Today we're just doing sub-raffles, but they are for the new Year 2 mugs. Year 2 anniversary mugs. We're going to do a couple more of those today. KG, we're using the built-in raffle system. We're using the built-in raffle system in Ankbot. Sub-raffle. Oh, I just jumped through chat. Scrolled all the way to the top. Nice. Back down there. Get back down there. KG was not aware of any raffle. We are just starting our 3rd year, so we're going to start raffling off a few Year 2 anniversary mugs. They are brand new. We're just doing sub-raffles today. We're using the built-in system, so type !raffle if you are a GameWisp sub. KG !raffle if you want to jump in on that. And right now, just raffle. Even though it is a sub-raffle. I know, I'm trying to confuse everyone. Totally on purpose. Has nothing to do with... Has everything to do with Ankbot's built-in raffle system. Alright, I don't know, Void. I don't know that yet. Alright. KG, Crash, Misery, TYB, Shaxomatic, BD Gray, We Are Woo, Wombat Hex, Steven, S7, and Entropic. You're in. You're in. And let's draw a winner here. The next winner is... Wombat! Woo! Hey, Wombat, congratulations! I don't think we've seen Wombat is right there. There you are. I was gonna say we hadn't seen you in a few minutes. But you're right there. Yeah. That's right. Congrats, Wombat. Congrats. I'll connect on Discord so I can get a dance around the room. Do it. Do we get video? Do we get some video of that? Hey, good night, Incognito. Sleep well. We'll see you next time. I hope you join us tomorrow. We'll be starting Horizon. Congratulations, Wombat.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Well, we're done investigating your losses, Dijkstra. It's not good news.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Well, thieves loaded up the treasure, rode away.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely.
But possible.
Since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
I think we should look for a cart drawn by sewer rats. Sounds far more interesting than a boat.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
No, that's what I observed.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Big bada boom. I've made a grave mistake. A very special, very giant anniversary cookie showed up on my doorstep, and I took it out of the fridge during the break and left it on the counter downstairs. So I think I need to go grab that cookie in just a minute here. I gotta show you this anniversary cookie. Let's see which drain they dropped the bomb down.
Drain pipes are only promising lead.
And I'm gonna
Just
go grab
need
the
to know which
cookie.
pool it's connected to.
Yes.
It's a big one.
Happen keeps
It's enough
a
for
record of
everyone.
guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
I missed it.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Not as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go grab this cookie. And when I forget to unmute when I come back, you'll let me know, right?
More cobwebs than a witch's den.
What kind of cookie? It's a sugar cookie. Touch the frosting here. It's a sugar cookie with frosting. Look at this monster. Oh, my fingers are melting the icing now. Hey, Jerosen, welcome. Welcome to our anniversary stream. Look at the monster cookie. There's enough for everyone. Holy shit, it's a big cookie. Looks like you picked the wrong week to visit. Maybe. Look at it, too. It's thick. This is a cookie cake. Last, I did not... Oh, it's cutting itself. It's cutting itself. There's my first piece. Who wants a piece? Who wants a piece of the cookie? It's a monster. Monster cookie for a monster hunter. Alright, I gotta find a good place to set it. It's going over here. Yeah! How's that for a cookie? Jerosen, how are you doing? This is 2-year anniversary stream. Also, the day Jay got diabetes. Dijkstra said something about checking the baths, yeah? What are we looking for here? Look for clues about the thieves in the bathhouse. The bathhouse just kind of loses something when it's not filled with beautiful naked people.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Where's the milk, Jay? Actually, I do have. That's a damn good idea. All right, you gotta have the milk, Jay. You gots to have the milk. I got the milk. We got the milk. Milk and cookies for year 2. 10 liters of milk for that cookie. Let's start with 1 cup. Yeah. All the milk. Mmm. Yum. Yum. Cookie for all of you. Lick the monitor. Need more sugar. Lick it. Lick it. Lick it. Why is this still red? We just looked at it. Where does the cookie come from? You mean where or who sent it? Kimberly sent the cookie, and it was made by a place here in Fort Collins called Mary's Mountain Cookies. Mary's Mountain Cookies. Thank you, Kim. Cookies for everyone. Well, that works for both. Yeah, I had easier time opening the cookie than the birthday pie or cake or whatever. It was sealed in steel, carbon fiber wraps or whatever that I could not get into. Wait, we already got. I don't know why it's not triggering. That's
Silver
why.
lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Come here, Dijkstra.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Chop chop. How does it come to be that Happen's not a suspect?
Either way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Why? Why?
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah.
No
yeah, I saw
open
him that
casket.
fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Yeah? Where do you think we should start?
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Level! Nice. Most excellent. I think Geralt needs a new pair of pants, don't you? I think I've been wearing these for a little while. I mean, it's a nice cod piece and all, but I think poofy pants need an upgrade. Okay. Go to Henkel's house. We might go to see, we might go to Horson Jr.'s hideout first. Let's look here what we're talking about. Horson Jr.'s hideout is up here. Henkel's is there. We stay on the trail of Count Reuven's treasure, then get back on the Horson quest. Move! Pantaloons just aren't Geralt's style. Occasionally they are. Occasionally. Righto, Beady Gray. Have a good one, and thanks for joining us today. Cheers to you. For the anniversary. We'll see you later, man. Happy 2 years, Jay. Bye for now. Chomp, chomp, my man. Chomp, chomp. Have a good one. Geralt can wear anything he wants, as long as it's not a shirt.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Priscilla, the Kelonetta. Aren't we going in? Guess we're breaking in. What's that sitting on top?
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found.
Same thing as the bomb?
Silver cylinder.
Yeah, we got that, Geralt.
Bottom
Thanks.
looks like
Oh,
what I
sure.
found.
Jump on top. That's my Geralt. Loot, please. Man, you know how this works. Take the loot before you move on.
Footprints.
There should be. I don't know if there is Void, but there probably should be. Is there a mod that allows Geralt to smoke a pipe in front of the Corvo Bianco vineyard? If you find one, let me know. Care for your sword, soldier. You know what? Every once in a while, we've just got to read through The Last Wish. So how about it? I know we've read it before, but this is an important piece of Geralt's history, backstory for all of this. Human life requires 3 things for its sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it icebound Povis or evergreen Toussaint, everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Vengerberg. As a man both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secrets, with one important exception. The history of their first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving, that it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, had I not witnessed these events in person, I would never believe there was room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. It all began when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish and, unburdened by heavy coin pouches, decided to fish our supper out of a lake. No bites were to be had, but we did not leave empty-handed. My hook snagged quite a lovely little pot. Oblivious to my friend's warnings, I opened it, and in doing so freed a powerful djinn. Without giving it much thought, I set about proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to 3, however, the djinn, irritated, I see now in hindsight, at being issued demands so soon after waking, began to throttle me. Geralt was able to drive him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Clearly, the help of an expert in the magic arcana would be needed. It was our good fortune that Yennefer of Vengerberg, happened to be staying in a nearby village. Geralt went to her to ask that she heal his best friend, who happened also to be the brightest star in the North's poetic firmament. Yennefer, however, was more interested in the djinn, which she wanted to trap into magic servitude, than its victim, and it should be said, played the Witcher like a well-strung mandolin. Yet rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculating manner, he fell white, head over muddy boots, in love with her. What happened then? Well, I won't go into details. Suffice to say that Yennefer's plans hardly delighted the djinn, and without its cooperation, she proved unable to tame it. The sorceress would surely have met a tragic end and taken all of Rinda along with her had Geralt not rushed to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades. To send the djinn packing, he had but to pronounce the 3rd and final wish. He could have asked for anything: wealth, fame, power, but instead he asked the djinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant yet intriguing sorceress from Vengerberg. Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount of Lettenhove, born 1232, award-winning poet, playwright, and troubadour, frequent performer at the courts of Niedemir, Vizimir, Venslav, and many other nobles and notables, alumnus of Oxenfurt Academy. So, now that you have told me, as some of you have recently and not so recently, that The Last Wish is itself a pretty short book, there's really no excuse for my not having read that. Only 270 pages long. That is a quick read. Oh, Witcher, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Welcome back, Prestige. I don't know if you can see the stream right now. I hope so. I hope so, sir.
A letter and a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
With love, from D. Solve the riddle from the mysterious note. We're supposed to put the bottle back?
Your birth year.
Dandelions.
Dandelions. Or Ceres.
Thoughts? Will the door only open if we solve the riddle? Now, how in the hell can you find a casket in a drawer? What is this? Casket for ants? Hey there, Mishak. Hello. It's been a while. How you doing? We don't get any review of the riddle here. So the new items that are shown here, is there any way to actually re-choose one from there? No? Drinking some lime radler? I don't know this lime radler. A mysterious note. Talk to me about the riddle. It was about the year of birth and returning the bottle to the right place, right? Radler, mix of beer and lemonade. If you say so. Let me in, let me in. Okay, what do we have here? I guess Witcher senses. Place bottle in a slot for 1251 vintage. Boy, it sure pays to have Witcher senses. You don't even need to solve said riddle. Just place, huh? Or did we have a choice? Because it looks like there's not really a choice to make.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
I think you should stop, Geralt, and enjoy a few of those bottles, is what I think. I'd love to toast you all with some wine or a beer today, but I'm still on some meds following the surgery, and there's no toasting for me today.
Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Shandy. Yeah, okay, shandy. I've heard it called a shandy. I've heard that mix called a shandy. I think my buddy Josh here in Colorado, I think he's brought a few. There's some good canned shandy he brought camping a few times.
Sugar.
Sounds familiar.
And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil.
Thank you, Wombat.
Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
Copy of the Anarchist Cookbook signed by Kalkstein. It's got to be worth something on eBay. Letter from Doo-Doo. Long as it doesn't have Doo-Doo on it.
Siri.
No
Mender
turdy
is
dumps,
following
okay?
me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Letter from Doo-Doo good, letter with Doo-Doo bad. Know your Doo-Doo.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
why are you even here now?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned.
Oh, concerned.
Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Concerned, I see. Of course he was concerned.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
I remember being very combative with Dijkstra once upon a time. He's very gruff. He's not the nicest fellow. Scheming and plotting and a little bit of backstabbing mixed in. At the same time, he has his own moments of honor and his own rules that he lives by. And he's right. Geralt and Dijkstra have a relationship built on not trusting each other. That doesn't mean we have to give each other shit at every turn.
Henkel
He doesn't
told
take well to that
me old man's
anyways.
alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So,
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
know you well enough to know what matters. Results.
And I screwed it up too.
Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
He's not.
Forgive me, Geralt.
Yeah.
But after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand.
Whoops!
Even more than Nilf.
See, this is what I was trying to avoid with
Ultimately, This
Dijkstra.
is a business deal, not a marriage.
He'll never like us
Besides, There
again.
must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Dijkstra looks really creepy when he blinks. That's what I was trying to avoid. How do you classify that when you accidentally lie to someone like Dijkstra? All I wanted to do was share some info with him, but without keeping all the bits of the story in my head straight. I didn't think I was lying to him. There we go, we spin a little tale, he calls us on it, now he will never forget. Never forget, if there's one thing Dijkstra doesn't like, it's being lied to.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Dijkstra does know what's up.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
You know what? What, Triss, what? You didn't say anything either. What does that mean?
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Siri, isn't it?
Always about Siri.
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Siri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Actually, Prestige, I just read the in-game Last Wish, although I had meant to comment a little more on it. As the Last Wish, of course, wasn't enough, damn it, wasn't enough. Woo, fancy. The Last Wish talks about how Yennefer and Geralt came together, a little slice of their bond, and we've been through it and through it and through it again. In the books, Geralt and Yennefer might be made for each other, but this is our tale. This is our own tale. And Triss is mine and Geralt's. You can't have her. She's my girl. Yeah, Triss. Meet Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor around midnight. Are we staying on this? I mean, when I went to talk to Dijkstra before and kind of split off from the Get Junior quest, that wasn't really on purpose. But rather than split off and go back, let's follow through on something. Let's stay with Count Reuven's treasure. Meet Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor around midnight. I'm always a bit torn between walking and running. The game is so much more beautiful when you don't race through it. And the movement of running, especially stopping, is awkward compared to the smooth movement of walking. You get to take in so much more when you walk through town. And yet, you got a lot of distance to cover. If you walked everywhere,
Times we live in,
you would pad out whatever your playthrough was by dozens of hours. Real funny farting guy, real funny. Is it too early? Fast does time pass. Fast does time pass. Not that fast. I think I got used to the quick passing of time in Zelda. Passes very quickly in Zelda.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Here? Ow.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Prestige, are you seeing parts of the mod, the compass at the bottom, those indicators, or what are you looking at? Are you sure about this, Triss? Are you sure?
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Are we all in? Are we gonna let Triss go through with this? Some of you know what's coming.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Manga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Maybe tell him you have info about the Lodge or Philippa.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
Not even,
No.
Triss.
Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Oh, but it looks good on you, Triss.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Thank you, Stephen. Have a great night and sleep well. We'll see you tomorrow.
Geralt,
I hope.
remember, I can take care
Take
of
care, man.
myself.
Thanks for joining us
What
here
are you
today.
talking about?
Thanks for being a part of
The
this.
hunters. They won't
Good
treat
night.
me like a lady.
Good night, Stephen.
But I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to. All right?
All right.
No matter what happens. Easier said than done.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
So they recognize Triss. She's wanted, but somehow Geralt bringing her in doesn't throw them off.
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
So you remember what Triss said, right? We're to play along. It's not gonna be easy. They're not gonna make it easy. Can't pick a fight right here and now. That would blow her whole plan.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Might know your witches, but you're shit at catching them. You're not gonna do any ripping today. Hold fast, Geralt, hold fast.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
What we want and what we need are not always the same.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Count Reuben's treasure. I don't think we've dropped a hard save in a while. Chris's ploy is for information. To do that, let her get taken into custody. And they're threatening to torture her for the information.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
He's got a tattoo on his face. I wouldn't mess around. Fine, but no torturing. Had enough of this shit. It's tempting. But Triss says, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit.
Hey, Yankee. Welcome. Thank you.
Have a drink, Witcher.
She said, no matter what. But there's a reason for this drink. It's all in the cup.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
No way around this.
Of course there is. Dopplers also assume their true form when subjected to horrific pain, so I could have you flogged. Effective, true, but the goblet method is much quicker. Now, let us get down to business.
Shall we?
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a Witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
You
Make it
seem well
sound
informed.
personal.
So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game. As I see it, she's getting what she deserves.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail, and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee, wee, wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Oh, the bitch bite. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then.
Temple Isle.
So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
Well, sorceress doesn't need fingernails to burn you alive.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss. I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine.
Blood spatter
Should
on her
heal in time
face.
for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
Her idea.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menge's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Saw Menge burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Hey, Toria! Welcome back. How have you been? So, how about a little necromancy, Triss?
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet. Nothing but dead
I will leave that to
ends.
Yennefer.
We'll need to make do.
Yennefer actually enjoys making corpses scream.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple, and no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
Count Reuven's treasure. Optionally sneak out of the Witch Hunter's outpost. If we just storm out, we're gonna get in a fight. Mentioned going through this and having lots of fire, right? Fire everywhere in a big fight. Where was that here? I lost it somewhere in chat. There, Novostrius. On your playthrough, it ended up burning everywhere with a slaughterhouse atmosphere. Did you intervene while Triss was being tortured? We have to get out of the Witch Hunter's outpost, but we can sneak out or fight our way out, one way or another. One thing we definitely need to do, and fairly soon, is get a new sword. We're using a very weak sword. We've also got a couple points here. We should spend a couple points. We've even got another slot unlocked. So it is, it might be time. It might be time to add another. Plus, we can rearrange things a bit. If we put one of the general powers down in our new slot, we can put another combat power in one of those slots that currently has a general, and we should get an attack power boost from that. Sound right? Strength training! Well, let's, Let's max out fleet-footed. What did I just do? Something else. Fleet-footed, upgrade ability. Yes. I do. I deactivated that. Didn't mean to. All right, let's open up precise blows because I think we're going to end up with it, even if it's not going to do a lot for us right now. Small critical attack, critical hit chance. Improvement. Damage from that. What we'll do is we'll put that in here. Takes the 10% attack power boost up to 15, and then we can put Gourmet in our new slot here. How is Gourmet working? I think it's working really well. just on principle, getting 20 minutes instead of 5 seconds of healing from food is tremendous. I don't think I've had time to really appreciate how well that works, but I know I have not been burning through stacks of food. Shouldn't have to burn through stacks of food ever again. Who knows how long the food we've got now will last. It could really last a while. I never processed a lot of the things that were added to the game in the DLC packs, Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine. Correct, Prestige, not an NG plus or plus plus. This is what we started in the fall. This goes all the way back to, you can see him in the other room. Let's not go that way. Get out over here. Watch out, Triss. You're blocking the door. We fight our way out anyways? I think we should fight our way out anyways. Think I'd actually change that.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Ready your sword. Sorry, Triss.
Fire will turn you to ash.
You're not the only one who starts shit.
Spread out!
Geralt, please. Hey, watch the door, buds. Not cool, not cool. Doorway, please. Geralt, what are you even doing? He's not whirling. He doesn't know how to whirl yet. These close quarters are really screwing with me here. What do you mean it's only a Witcher? What the hell kind of statement is that? It's only a Witcher? That's like, it's only a tornado! It's only Godzilla! What are you worried about? It's only a trained killer! Take his head off, Geralt. It's a little dark in here. Can't parry with a torch out. Remember how to play, Jay. Can't strong attack. Can't parry. Whoa! Did Triss do that? Ha Who lit the barrel? Did I light the barrel? Did I do that? When did the UI come on? Yeah, it was probably on the whole time, huh? Didn't even notice. Why does it slow down when you bring up the power wheel? No, it's I don't. It slows down here. I don't think they changed it so it completely pauses. If I bring it up, it's everything's in slow motion. You thought it's only NG plus. What's that? Or you're referring to the mention of NG++? Yeah, I don't know. There isn't a plus plus, is there? I don't think we're alone down here. There's still someone by the door. I don't know what to tell you, Prestige. This is all patched up, and it's doing slowdowns, not a total freeze.
Let's do this.
Bad idea.
Quick.
I want him alive! Alive! Go back to hell!
Let's do this quick. Quick.
Wait for it! Wait for it! Yeah! Yeah! Who's next?
Too late to surrender.
That's right, Twixor. He's not whirling. What's with your eyes? Wrong, Geralt. Wrong. Wrong again. Way to waste those adrenaline points. Where'd you go, buddy boy? This is more fun than going out the back way any day. Find a way out. I know I keep turning the UI on. If you're wondering how that keeps happening, the UI mod has a quick toggle on the analog stick. And I lay a bit heavy on the analog stick. So most of the time when that comes on, I'm just pressing a little bit too hard. Clean up, aisle 5. Prestige, could you see the options? Yes. Where are we looking? What do you think it's under? Gameplay? Finishers, manual sheathing, fisheye, movement response, camera centering, autosave interval, enemy upscaling, difficulty level, Gwent difficulty level. Nothing there. Video? I don't know. I don't think there's an option for that, man. Don't know where it would be. It would be under gameplay if it were anywhere, right? I don't think it's a thing. And I don't think it's a thing. We left a bit of a mess. Now that we've killed everyone, where's the door? Geralt knows how to kill people, but he can't find the door. Probably nowhere near done. Oh, we're not even done yet. Come on down here, man. There's more for you. We've got cookies and cake for everyone. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Y'all warm and toasty? That'll do. No wonder the doors wouldn't open. Geralt had more killing to do. Free candy? Where? We've got to be pretty close to overloaded. No, not that bad. 61 of 90. Should still see a merchant. How are we doing, Triss? Now we can go out the back way.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Burn it!
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
Burn! Burn! Burn it, Triss! Burn it all!
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Thanks, Triss, for setting everything on fire and leaving us here with the fire. Thanks, Triss. Anybody want to help a Witcher out? Hey, what have we here? Have wall, will Witcher.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Oh, does he now?
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Didn't bother to ask.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
We would have taken it out
See
first.
everywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault. Found it on Menge.
A vault?
Looked like an
that I
empty
need
hand to
find
me,
on my
Geralt.
own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark? No scintillating joke?
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready?
Ready?
You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
Boy, we're just never gonna be BFFs with Dijkstra, are we? Not this way.
How'd you find out?
I asked the questions here.
Not true. That was a statement. Come on, Dijkstra. This tough guy act doesn't work on me. We're both adults. Act like one.
Ah, Geralt. I should have you strangled, but I like you, you bastard.
Can't say it's mutual. Well, you know, in a weird sort of way, I've gotten kind of used to Dijkstra. I think I'd miss him now if he was gone. Hey, Dijkstra, I like you too.
I like you too, you count without a county. Now that we've professed our feelings for each other, how'd you figure it out?
Since from the start you were up to something. You didn't haggle about your pay. And then I heard from my sources that Margrave Henkel and Dandelion had rubbed elbows. Wasn't hard to connect the dots. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars.
Oh, Matthew, I can answer your question. I missed
As a
it.
final
Hold that
humble
thought.
plea, don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Maybe Dijkstra, maybe, maybe not. Sorry, Matthew, I missed your question. You said you are wondering about the difference between with and without the HUD. Do you really need the HUD so far? I think if you've never played the game before, if you were new to the game, trying to play it like this would be very difficult. It can be difficult without the HUD anyways, but the biggest difference is the map, is knowing which way is north, is knowing which direction your objective is in. Even if you know which way is north, if you get in a fight and you're turning around fighting, by the time the fight is done, you don't know which way you're going. So the biggest difference with no HUD is navigation. It's really hard to navigate. But this mod, I do not know pretty much every area. But I saw you have a map. Yeah, there is a world map. But if you have to keep bringing this map up to know where you're going, you might go running around the corner and then go, wait a second, do I need to go this way or do I need to go this way? Then you got to bring the map up again. Oh, which way am I facing? So it's distracting and it kind of breaks up the flow. If you learn where everything is, and that sounds pretty impossible to me, then you could just wander around in this world without having to see all kinds of stuff on top of the screen. There's a mod we've got installed called the Friendly UI mod. And when Geralt is using Witcher senses, it lets me have this compass at the bottom of the screen. Well, that's not the only difference. That's not the only difference, Matthew. I'd say that's the biggest difference. Geralt's health stamina, adrenaline, food, other buffs. What's on your bar? This stuff right here. Do I have swallow or Papa's mold? Antidote. Do I have strawberries or white honey? You don't see any of that stuff. So in combat, you kind of need to pay more attention to damage that's coming in. You need to be aware you're taking a lot of damage. If the screen starts to turn red around the edges and you're about to die, well, you need to know because you won't see your health bar going down. Another thing would be enemies. When you're fighting enemies, you normally see their health going down. Well, let's say you're fighting 4 drowners at once, and they all start with full health, and you're whacking away on one of them and it isn't dead yet. And then the drowners all come in really fast and you lose track which drowner is which one is almost dead and which ones still have full health. Unless you keep your eyes on them, you're not gonna know which one is which. So, I don't know. I like the NoHUD. I really like the NoHUD, but the navigation was almost too difficult. With this mod, I don't think the navigation is too difficult at all. And being able to quick toggle the UI on is also good. Talk to Priscilla. I'm dying of poverty.
Black ones, Redanian.
In a few minutes, you can put your torch away, Geralt. In a few minutes, we're gonna take a break. We'll take our last break here today, and sometime in the last chunk of the stream, we'll do one more raffle, one more sub-raffle for Year 2 mugs. But I need to get another hearty snack, use the restroom. Let's see, what else are we doing here? Here's our plan. Let's make a plan. Here's our plan. We're gonna go talk to Priscilla about Count Reuven's treasure, although that's gonna lead into another part of that quest that we may or may not do now. What do you want to do with the rest of the stream? The one thing I'd like to try, although at level 12 it's still gonna be a hell of a thing, but I sort of mentioned it earlier. Shall we go after that Archgriffin? Let's not do that next, but I'm still up for this if you are. Twixor, you gotta go to sleep, but you'll make sure to be here for your Horizon Horizon stream tomorrow. Oh, more Snake, more. Right on, Twixor. Thanks for joining us here today. Cheers to you on this anniversary. I hope we see you tomorrow. Twix, OHN boss, and J Love Man, you have a good one. Sleep well. Have you shown the Year 2 mug yet? Lance, I have, and that was milk. That was milk. I just spilled the last little bit of milk all over me. Okay, 1 second. Nice. Check him out, Lance. The Year 2 mugs are a go. They are a go. They are a go. But the Archgriffin, if we're going to do that, it's going to be after the break, and we might want to do a thing or two first. What do you say? I mean, it's not red anymore. Link to order, yes, there is. Although, there will be chances to win those. At least one more today. Thank you, Kim. Steal Goodwin, we'll see you later. Thanks for joining us here today. Cheers to you. Both anniversary mugs, the Year 1 and the Year 2, are now up there. Once you click on the link, though, you got to make sure to choose the right one. But as I understand it, they're both up there now. Okay, what are we going to do? One more chance? One more chance? The mug? One more chance? One more chance today. So, think about it. I'm gonna go take that break right now. Let's take that break right now. I'll get some music queued up. What do you want to do when I come back? Are we going for that Archgriffin? Are we going straight to that Archgriffin and we'll come back to get Junior, talk to Priscilla next time? And I will probably mix in a day of Witcher. I'll try to mix in a day of Witcher every week for a while here so we can get more of a fix. Mug me, man! Do it! Do it! Mug me, man! We're gonna hear during the break. Let's go for Old Geralt. Ainsheed. Spickarug. Was that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We need a few more minutes. Whispers of Oxenfurt. Wizard needs food. Junior and the Griffin? Junior and the Griffin? That sounds pretty good to me. What do you think? Wombat says Junior and the Griffin when we come back. I don't know what how far we'll get with Junior. That goes on for a bit too. The Griffin might take the stream over 8 hours. Please don't overdo it, Jay. Noted. Noted. I'll make you a deal. If we go after Junior and then we go after the Griffin, and the Griffin is going well. The Griffin's going well. You know, I might roll a little over, but we won't do hours and hours and hours of Griffin, not today. If need be, I'll take one on the chin and call it if we have to. But let's see what happens first. I want to see that Griffin go down. More importantly, I want to hear Joanna again. I want to hear her say my name. Geralt! Geralt! I think I will sleep better tonight if I could hear Joanna say those words again. And right now, she won't even talk to us. So we better get her that acid gland from the Archgriffin. But we'll go talk to... Let's go up to Whoreson Jr.'s hideout when we return from the break. Let me start some tunes. If you're taking off during the break, have an excellent day. And thanks for joining us today on this anniversary. But it's not over yet. I'll meet you back here in 10 minutes and we'll continue.